Hello all, a very warm welcome to this third edition of 45 Possible. My name is Pallab. I am the director at WEM Asia Pacific, and it's really my privilege to welcome all of you. And I would like to wish a good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, because we truly have a global audience today. We have customers and partners joining us from Japan, from Australia, India, Middle East, Europe, and the United States. Today, we are indeed privileged that we have one of our top partners, iAuro, to take you through an application build-up for a banking workflow. But before we start, I think it's appropriate that I give a very short introduction about iAuro. iAuro is one of the leading technology consultant companies in India, and they have specialization in product development based on design thinking, methodology, as well as a design mindset. They have global customers. They have the likes of Tech Mahindra, they have Rakuten Mobile, they have Sterlite, they have Book My Show, and so on. And in all these customers, they have been deeply involved in terms of developing new products, in terms of application modernization, in terms of automation, in terms of even cultural changes. And it is really my privilege to introduce Anupam Kulkarni. Anupam is the CEO at iAuro. And with that, let me not stand anymore between you and this beautiful session. Over to you, Anupam.
Thank you, Pallab. Thank you for those kind words. Hi, everyone. I am Anupam Kulkarni, CEO of iAuro Systems, and I am extremely excited to be part of this session. And I really look forward to what we can do in the next 45 minutes. So, without taking further time, I would want to jump into the problem statement, what we are trying to do today. We are going to look at the agile innovation for the banking workflows. And let me confess one thing is that this is the only slide I'm going to show today. Okay, so iAuro has been supporting customers for over last 10 years with their either modern stack application development or also legacy application modernization. In the recent past, we have started working with the no-code platform WEM. Now, one of the frequent challenges we have heard our customers encounter is incremental changes to the old applications. Now, these are driven by time or compliances or market competitive dynamics. For example, creating a workflow to enhance the payment process, or maybe attending an application to meet the requirements of a new regulation. Now, WEM, the no-code platform, actually scores massively for such applications. Today, we are going to talk and show you one such use case. So, the Reserve Bank of India, which is India's central bank and a financial regulator, issued a mandate for all banks to implement a positive pay mechanism for all the checks which are above a certain value. The requirement was not unique. In fact, it has already been implemented in some of the countries like US. Now, one of our customers wanted to implement the requirement quickly and securely, but they did not want to compromise the customer experience. They wanted to help to ensure that the ease of doing business is enhanced. So we're going to show them how to build a positive pay application in a super fast, agile manner. At the same time, how to continuously enhance its usability and experience as the market feedback comes in. So at this point, I would like to introduce you to Nikita. So Nikita is a consultant microservices at iAuro. So Nikita has a huge amount of experience when it comes to building solutions. She has worked into mobility-based solutions. She has worked into hybrid mobile stack. She has worked also extensively over full stack backend as well as front end. In terms of the domains, she has catered to customers which are which are from BFSI or telecom, edtech, and hyperlocal platform. So I would like to welcome Nikita. Over to you, Nikita.
Thank you, Anupam. Thank you for those kind words. Much appreciated. Thank you, everyone, and welcome to WEM 45 Possible, where we as IRO have taken up the challenge to build up the application in 45 minutes. I am the arm personnel today behind the keyboard. Today, I believe we are going to build this application in 45 minutes, and yes, it is 45 possible. Thank you. Let's get started.
Thank you, Nikita. So IRO has been a champion for agile product management. And in fact, the way we approach product development is via persona-driven approach. So for Positive Pay application use case today, we are going to consider two different personas. One is Uncle Scrooge, another one is Donald Duck. So Uncle Scrooge is a proactive person. He wants to keep a track of each and every penny. So Uncle Scrooge is okay with all the compliances which come out with the bank's procedure. But we have Donald Duck as well, who is a bit laid back kind of an user and who generally doesn't like many procedures. In fact, he also tends to make mistakes while maybe adding certain manual data. So let us quickly jump into the WEM modeler where Nikita will take us through this new change request.
Yes, so here we are with the WEM modeler. I am live screening my Samsung mobile over here. Hope everybody, my screen is visible, and let's get started. So for any particular application, to begin, what is the basic need we have? So the basic need over here is a login screen. As you can see, I have a login screen over here. Okay, but this screen seems there needs to be a bit beautification for it. Okay, so for adding this beautification, I have some CSS templates ready. So we are going to add these CSS templates, and it is pretty simple to add the CSS templates. They are drag and drop and are reusable as well. Okay, so we have added our CSS template. Moving ahead. Yes, now we will have our application running. Yes, now you can see the difference. So it is a very basic difference between your plain screens as well as with your CSS. Now, further moving, I'm going to develop the login screen. I have the login screen basically. Then I'm moving to the OTP, wherein I have the OTP API integration available, and then moving to our main screen. Once I go to my main screen, I'm going to first develop our preferred bank selection workflow, wherein I have my mobile number. In India, the mobile number is connected to the Aadhaar, and from that Aadhaar, you can get your connected banks with the open banking APIs. So that is the flow which we are going to proceed further.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nikita. Thank you, Nikita. So team, I would also like to introduce Harsh, who is with us today. Harsh is the APAC head and MD of WEM. Over to you, Harsh.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Anupam. Thanks a lot, Nikita. Excellent weather here in Pune. I come to you at 28 degrees Celsius from the city of Pune, India. What we are having here is a very exciting program where Nikita is building an application in 45 minutes flat. Now, what she's doing right now is constructing the flows, the workflows and processes. Some of the things have been pre-cooked. It has taken approximately 4 hours for Nikita to do that. But look at this, she's emulating her Android mobile on the screen, easily possible by the WEM platform. And then right now she's building the screens on the WEM platform. And these are CSS. So you can beautify the screen, you can add templates, you can import CSS, CSV files. Very, very convenient to do this. The platform itself is on .NET architecture, so it's very firm and sturdy. It has got an inbuilt SQL database. Anupam, this is good. I loved it that Nikita has taken the challenge from your team and she's doing it. How much of practice did Nikita had to do this? Did she practice or what was it?
So Harsh, I think it was absolutely as less practice as we are speaking. So Nikita did a couple of hours practice, And then some of the pre-cooked components, as we saw in the screen, which were UI modules. That is what she built within roughly 3 to 4 hours. And that's
Okay.
it. We are talking about like in a flat 6 hours kind of a practice.
Wow. And look at this, Nikita's adding the logos, so you can actually customize the templates, build logos, add in logos. You can bring in your logos and put it on the buttons. And now she's building a template where she's writing hello, and then we can have an open field. It's very, very easy to build forms here. The application itself is built on workflows, so very easy to intake. Anyone with a BA background can be a good developer on Vem platform, and the learning curve is very, very flat here.
So in fact, Harsh, one thing you might have noticed is she actually is she implemented an OTP API kind of integration that was, while we were discussing, we even didn't notice it. It is as fast as that.
Yeah, and this is the expression editor. I can see the expression editor here. Here you can actually build languages. You can actually have different algorithms kept in. It's a very nice, powerful platform, the editor, where you can do a lot of programming and permutations and combinations. This is the mobile screen, which you see. This is Nikita's mobile screen, and she's beautified it by adding a couple of custom templates, and it's done. We need one workflow to build both Android and iOS. So that's the best part of the platform. You do not need separate development for iOS as well as Android. Okay, so Anupam, I know that you guys are in the market for the last 12 years. What is the strength of your organization, Airo, right now?
So Harsh, we have a very strong team of around 100 plus consultants. And we work across product development, application modernization, rapid application development using platform like Vem. So that's where our forte is.
Okay, thank you. And what we saw was, we could actually look at sharing. We can trace barcodes. We can capture barcodes. We can also capture numerous things from the camera itself. So be it building something on a shop floor, capturing the face of the patient for the healthcare, or capturing the check number, easily done by the camera. Okay, and then what Nikita is doing now is building a workflow around that, where information can be captured via a camera, and in fact, she's doing it faster than what we speak. That's the power of Vem. There you go. So this is the QR code where we can actually start and start building the camera app. Very easily done. Another thing, Anupam, I mean, I've seen you guys grow. You've got global clients across continents. What is your vision going forward? How do you look at partnership with Vem?
Sure. So when it comes to the future tech and certain partnerships, what we are looking at is there's going to be a huge digital solution push in the market. And in fact, a lot of rapid innovation, which is going to be required. Now, said that, how we see the future coming out well is there would be solutions which cater from digital, data-driven, insight-based, as well as personalized solution implementation. And from the agility point of view, a lot of customers are now going to think solution tech first, because the pandemic has changed a dimension. So there is going to be a clear demarcation pre-pandemic and post-pandemic, where most of the large-scale organizations or businesses were having technologies, but that was an afterthought. User experience was something which was an afterthought. But what we see today is all these customers or all these companies are now thinking tech first, and they are actually going to the next level, where they're also trying to understand what is that their end consumers will require, and hence the consumer focus or consumer first. So we see a huge amount of change which is happening from a laid back attitude on the tech to a forefront attitude to a digital transformation or innovation at scale. And that's where a platform like no-code platform like Vem really scores. It actually hits out of the park, where we can actually build scalable, production-ready API integration applications within some hours or within some days. That's where we think the innovation is going to happen at the next level.
So here I'm ready, as Anupam is speaking, with the preferred bank selection. Okay, so you can see there are two banks which I have. If I select one bank, you can see on the screen that I have selected a bank, and you have a particular account number for that bank. Now the next flow which I'm going to build is adding a check. Now for adding a check, what do you require? Okay, you require a basic form, you require a button to add a check and to save that into the database. So that is going to be my next implementation.
Thank you, Nikita. But this is really fast. By the time we could complete our breath, talking about Airo systems and speaking about what the platform is, you already built one full facet of an application. So that's good. And what I loved it is yesterday when I was chatting up with you and when we had this camera on, I could see sand clock there. I love to see it when actually we go for looking at checks. So you have the sand clock often with you in front of you?
Yes, definitely. So I keep the sand clock, so like every 10 minutes interval, and I start my development with it.
Oh, okay, cool. So now Nikita is adding buttons. So this button is add check. It's very easily, it's a drag and drop of a button. You can make the button a panel, and you can also build things around the button. You can do left align, right align. You can do it separated. You can do it on a panel version. You can add different colors. Here we go. We are adding different logos to the button. Now we just turned it into a panel. Now saving it, and she starts building this. So the beauty of this platform is the preview is instant. You do not have to do anything. The developer can look at the preview on the platform instantly and know as to how things are going and take it immediately up. One of the things which is also good about this platform is the platform is responsive. So there are many municipal corporations, healthcare providers, where we have given this platform where they do not need to build a mobile app because the platform is responsive by itself. So that also helps. And the same is the case with banking customer. So Anupam, give us a little bit on the customers you serviced through all these years of your inception.
Yeah, Harsh. So we have actually worked with a good amount of customers in banking, where banking is a very regulated sector and comes with stringent security requirements. So innovation within the banking is a tricky subject. What we have actually worked on with some of our partner banks is we've actually built and experimented on the DevOps and the no-code space, so as to transform them either from the DevOps point of view, or also bring a very quick agile development into their ecosystem. From some other use case point of view, we've also built some cool dashboards which actually help in having real-time analysis or real-time visibility into banks to identify anomalies in the day-to-day operations. Or we've also worked in a very innovative solution for and micro lending institution, where we have actually worked on building their mobile KYC and a CRM kind of a solution.
Wow, that is good, and I'm so happy to see Nikita, who's compared to me fairly young in the age, but with 6 or 7 years of experience, and on Vem, I think Nikita has got about 6 months of experience, and in that she's cracking an application in 45 minutes. So that itself speaks how low is the learning curve for the platform. And there you go. Nikita has put up the emulator where she can see her own Samsung mobile, which is here, and now we can do the same. So here it is. And as we said, we were looking at the Donald family, Uncle Scrooge or Mr. Scrooge, you may call him. Donald, the laid-back guy, sounds like me. and we're looking at in an application where we've got some checks written by Uncle Scrooge coming over to Donald. So good. Anupam,
Yes.
yeah, Nikita, go ahead, please.
Yes. So as you can see over here, we have a add check button. Now we are going to add information for that button. So, okay, now you can see we have Kotak Bank selected. We have the account number for that particular bank. Now I'm going to write a check for Mr. Donald. I have a check number. Okay, then I have the check amount, say 60,000. I have a calendar. You can see the calendar widget. It is very simple in Vim. It is just a drag drop widget. And now we have added the check successfully. But once you have added the check successfully, here you need to display the check information. That is the next process which I'm going to do, and some beautification for this particular screen.
Wow, Nikita, that's amazing. In fact, Harsh, I would want to highlight two things in the current screen what Nikita showed. So one thing which she has done at the back is she showed us an Kotak Bank account, but at the back she also has integrated with multiple banks open banking APIs, which actually gives a power because in today's world, customers might have multiple banking accounts, and hence multi-account integration forms a basis of it. Now, using open banking, we actually get a very good advantage of implementing these very solutions, which is like Positive Pay in our case, without actually interfering with the existing banking ecosystem. The other point which I would want to highlight here was about the form which she created. In fact, with the current pandemic situation, if for not for the current lockdown and the pandemic situation, people would have to travel to the banks to provide the Positive Pay manual slip. Now that entire manual process, Nikita actually converted into a digital form within few minutes, as we were discussing. So that's pretty cool.
Yes, and we are so proud to have partners like you guys, Airo Systems, to come and evangelize this concept that this is easy, everything is possible. All you need is a mindset where you can go ahead and create things. No longer is coding hamper for any business requirement. So really, truly, citizen development at its best. So Anupam, how many members does a team consist of when it comes to building web applications?
Right. That's like so. When we look at this as a team, if it was a custom software development, right, from scratch, it would have required a team of around 1 or 2 pizza-sized team. That's the term which is famous. But in case of Vim, with the power of the Vim as a platform, what we get is a benefit of the platform and agile development. Hence, we require a team of hardly 3 people. One is an architect who can visualize and stitch the entire solution, or make or define the entire solution from the architecture point of view. Second one is the UI UX guy who can actually give us the beautiful looking UI interfaces. And third one is a rockstar like Nikita, a developer who is actually stitching the entire flows, who is defining the data models, and who is also implementing the UI within the solution. That's it, 3-member team.
Wow. In fact, both of us are trying to catch our breaths and look at the speed at which Nikita is going. She's building forms, quicker than what we are trying to describe what the forms are. She's building workflows, and there you are. She's built something. Yeah, Nikita, what's this? What you've got?
So here basically, as you can see, I have selected the bank Kotak, okay, and I have added a check. So the check which we have previously added, I have given the provision to display that particular check over here, okay. So these checks are being displayed with respect to particular banks. Okay, the next workflow which we are going to build is a image processing workflow or an automated workflow for a check. Okay, what do I mean by an automated workflow? I'm going to take 2 images, that is a front image and a back image of a particular check. I'm going to send that image to my image processing API. Now, what my image processing API does is it calls the Google Vision API, and it fetches the check number and the account number of my particular check, which I'm going to capture into my camera, and it is going to pre-fill my form, which you have seen right now. Okay, so that is the process which I'm going to build. So I'm also going to integrate the APIs, and you can see how easy it is to integrate the APIs and the camera widgets in Vim.
Great,
Wow.
Nikita. So Harsh, what Nikita has completed is Uncle Scrooge, where Uncle Scrooge is, since he's a proactive person, he actually goes into the system. Once he's handed or issued a check, he actually fills in the details of Positive Pay manually, and he's clear when he's entering the data. But now what she's trying to showcase is, what if a user like Donald Duck comes into the system, who is laid back, who tends to make mistakes?
Someone like me. Yep.
Yeah. So hence, how can we help you or Donald Duck in that case? That hey, you go into the application, put in the details, but whatever automation we can build in or bring in the process, whether it is using image processing, so as to make your lives easier, or so as to make the interfaces more intuitive, non-intrusive. So that's the workflow she's now working on.
Yes, and this is pretty fast. What I saw is Nikita has built up a form which talks about, add the front check image. At the same time, I saw in the workflow, she added a camera icon. So, it's already done. All you need is, pulling in a camera widget, and the feature functionality gets, done on the application side. So that is really cool and really, really fast. And when you look at these projects now, Anupam, how much time is saved compared to a normal hand code or a normal code, used for a project? What is the time saved?
Yeah, so in terms of custom software, and if we build the same kind of solution using Vim, what we are seeing is it's as high as 1/5 of the time which is required to deliver the same kind of a solution, and it is as good as 1/3 the team which is required to deliver the similar solution. So what we are talking about is a 4 months kind of a work, or a 5 months kind of a work can be delivered within a month, or 4 weeks in a straight. So I think that's the real power of Vim, what we are looking at.
Wow. And look at this, when Nikita has built this form, all she did was copy paste and from the top image to the bottom image, so that the functionality comes in, and she dragged in from the data structure which has been built, where you get the functionality which is required on the form. So very, very quick, easy to do. So with this kind of team, Anupam, what is your vision for this year? Where do you think Airo Systems is going to go?
So as a team, what we are looking at and how we are trying to evolve in the future is we are very strong when it comes to a product mindset. And the key strengths which we bring on table are design thinking methodology and a design centric kind of an approach. When it comes to delivering the solutions, we use cutting edge technologies like microservices, micro front-end architectures, or DevOps automation ecosystem, and rapid application solution development using no-code platform like Vim. What we are looking at is, in terms of growth, is when it comes to the customers, we are very much focused, in fact, obsessed with our customers. And what we want to do, or how we want to deliver solutions to our customers, is not just looking at them, but going a step further. We're empathizing with our customers and understanding our customer's customer, and hence going back and building the solution from that perspective. Over to you, Nikita. Sorry.
Yes, definitely. So here I'm building a workflow where you can see I'm integrating a API. Okay, now for integrating API, what basically a developer needs is he needs to send a request. In this request, we have taken a request object. Okay, in this object, we are going to add our front image right now. The back image we are going to take, but definitely that can be a future enhancement. So we are adding a front image. This is, my request is ready. Okay, once my request is ready, now I'm going to add my post API, which is the image processing API with the Google Vision. Okay, this is my post API. Just drag and drop. And here the method which we have specified is the post method. Here authentication, you can add any authentications you like, the basic client certificate, OAuth. So your security wise also you are secured. We add the request object and we add the response object. Okay, this is what is required to add your particular API. Now, once the API gets hit, what is the next step we do is we import the output that my API is giving to me. Okay, now importing the output, you need to build data models, you need to map everything. But in Vim, again, it is very simple. You just need to map a ready-made output, so you already know what your output is going to be, like what the format is going to be. So we can create an example, we can validate that example, and you're good to go. So once you have this, you're going to map this with your database fields. Okay, so I'm going to add my check number and my account number, and we are good to go for our API integration. Okay, so now this information I'm going to display into my next screen. That is what I'm building. So you can see how easy it is to implement the API in Vim, and also how easy it is to drag drop a particular widget. This widget provides you multiple options, that is take picture, geolocation, etc. Okay, so I'm getting started with my further development.
Oh, wow. I think so. Harsh, what Nikita did, if you look at it, she actually built in a widget. She dragged up a widget for capturing the image, passed on that image to an API, which had an image processing algorithm at the backend, which detected the content on the check, which after we parsed that data, pulled out one or two content pieces she wants to show on the front end, which is in our case check number, and that's it. There you go. The entire workflow was actually built within not even minutes, I guess, in front of us.
3.5 minutes. Amazing. So this is like crazy. So we can build quick workflows. You can execute those workflows. We can integrate with all existing APIs, be it JSON, Post, OData. We can integrate with databases. We can integrate with instruments. Anything which has got standard API connections, we can integrate. And in case there is no API, I believe we can build widgets from here. And what I know is Nikita is very good at building widgets.
Yes, widgets is the USP of Vim, I can say. It is very, very flexible.
Thank you, Nikita. I am wondering how you're doing this. You're actually speaking at the same time building. So you inspire. That's cool. Anupam, going forward, as I was saying, what is your vision for this year? With this kind of tools with you, team which has got hot shots like Nikita who can be at the forefront. Where do you think Airo Systems will go this year?
How we look at the future of software development is actually a combination of three things. One is consultants, which I think you're getting the flavor of it. Like what Nikita brings on table is probably an understanding of business analysis, design thinking as an approach, and ability to build end-to-end solution and also architect it. So that's the kind of consultant. That's one thing. Second, with rapid application development, a different mindset which requires is agile and design thinking as a methodology. So that's where we are strong. Sorry.
Yes. So we are. Yes. So we have done the workflow with respect to our image processing APIs. Now for that we need a front image which we are going to take right now. And here you go.
There you go. Your sand clock. That's for 10 minutes, is it? Your sand clock?
Yes. My sand clock is for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Now we have the image for the front image. Now we are going to capture the back image. Okay. Now we have the back image. Okay. On the next button click, our the front image is getting sent to the API. Our API is getting processed. Yes. So as you can see, our API has been processed. You have the front check image, you have the back check image, you have the account number, and as you can see, the check number from our image processing API has been pre-filled into our form. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add this check to Mr. Donald. Okay, with the amount of 85,000 and with the check date. Okay, so I've added this check. You can verify the check number and the front check image which we have are the same. Okay, now we add this check. Once we add this check successfully, we go to our screen. So as you can see, we have added one check manually, which is the first card, you can say. Second is the image processing flow, which we have done. Okay, now here there is one more thing which we can implement, or which can be a scope, that is the CTS system. What happens into a CTS system is basically, if a user doesn't want to add a check from this system, it can be pulled via CTS system. That can be a further enhancement. So basically the simulation of that, how it can happen, will be done in my further development. As you can see, HDFC Bank, I did not add any particular check for it, but yes, you can see it is already listed over here. Now the next flow is approving this particular check. Okay, for our POSIPay verification, we are going to approve this check. That is the next flow I'm going to build.
Wow, this is fast. This is really fast. So go for it, Nikita. And what I heard in the beginning of the session, there were some pre-cooked things which you did, and that took about 3 to 4 hours. But within 3 to 4 hours and the next 45 minutes, you could build a complete PositivePay application. So that is amazing. Really, really positive.
So Harsh, I just want to add on top of that because I think what Nikita is now showing is the persona-based approach where Donald Duck wants to add a check, but he's laid back, and hence we actually showed the image processing workflow. Now, what has happened is since Donald Duck has now knows that there is a much better interface, I just had to capture the image of the check and so on. Now he becomes more laid back, and he says, "Hey, you know what? I don't want to add anything on PositivePay. I'm issuing a check as Donald Duck. I'm giving a check to Harsh, let's say, but I forget to add the details of the PositivePay within the application, or I don't want to because I'm more laid back." So what to do in that case? Like if we have such kind of users in the system, even in that case, we can cater to them. We can quickly modify the workflows in the application. And that's exactly what Nikita is trying to do now is for such kind of a user personas. Now she is saying from the CTS, the check truncation system, when there is an inquiry which comes back to Donald Duck's bank for reimbursement or encashing the check, and at that point we can actually have an open banking reverse API implementation where within the application as Donald Duck I receive a nudge or a prompt saying that, hey, you know what, these are 3 checks, or this is the check which has actually come for your PositivePay verification. Why don't you look at the details of it, verify the details of the check? If it is good to go, approve it. If it is not good to go, reject it. In that case, basically Harsh will not get the money.
Oh, I see. So this is done, I think so. So Nikita, you want to say something here?
Yes. So basically what we have done is we have added our approve and decline workflow. Yes, we are good to go now. You can see we have a approve and a decline button for each and every check which we have. So if you go for HDFC or if you go for Kotak for that matter. Now, if I click on a approve workflow, okay, it asks me whether if I want to approve this check or no. Okay, you have the check number specified below. Now I'll approve this check. Once this checks get approved, we have a history tab wherein we can see all the checks which have been approved. Okay. Now for Kotak, I have approved 1 check right now. Let's check for HDFC. HDFC, we do not have any check. Okay. Now here you can see for HDFC, we already have 1 check. Let's approve that check as well. Okay, we are approving the check. Here you go. The check is approved and it comes to our history tab. So you can see for Kotak, we already have 1 check. For HDFC, we have just approved another check. Now, when you go to the request tab, you can see HDFC, there are no checks pending. Mr. Scrooge is happy. Kotak, you can see there is one check to be approved. Let's get approved with that particular check as well. Here you go. And now in your history tab, you can see all the checks are approved and our request tab is empty, which is a positive scenario, and everybody is happy over here.
Okay, so you've got a happy Donald Duck and family with the rich Uncle Scrooge sending a check. Donald is happy, and the Uncle Scrooge is happy. So this is excellent. Thank you very much, Nikita, for showcasing this, and we could do it in 40 minutes. I think less than 39 minutes, I guess, if you take the time and the introduction of